What's good, fellas? I'll be going over fights to make after UFC 306. Look, if you just want to get to the video, I'll put timestamps in the description, but I do want to talk about some things real quick. Look, if you're new, man, I do appreciate all the support. I really do. Shout out to the predictions channel. That dude's, massive dub, man. He's helped me a lot. I did well in my predictions, and, people have come over here, and I appreciate y'all. So if you're interested in, any of my bets, follow me on Twitter because that's where I do post them. I'm not really going to – I can talk about, who I think is going to win, but my prop bets and my parlay bets, they'll be on my Twitter. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and follow me over there. Look, I think, in the future I will want to do, fight companions and stuff. But right now, I don't think I have the platform to do that yet. But, I do want to say that I appreciate everybody who subscribed. And, I had a great weekend. And, I'm looking to repeat on the Paris card, which is in 2 weeks. So, I'm going to get right into this video, though. First up, Joshua Van versus Cody Durden. Now, look, this worries me. So, Joshua Van, I talked about this in my recap. I think he needs a break, man. Look, the guy's 22 years old, for fuck's sakes. He doesn't need to get back in there that quick, especially considering he was rocked multiple times against Chirez and, finished by Charles Johnson in the span of 3 or 4 months. Look, the guy is super young, man. I just want him, I'm a very big fan of Joshua Van. I want him to take some time off because he has such a bright future. He's very talented. But I don't think that's going to happen if this fight gets made because Cody Durden doesn't have time for that. He's getting pretty old. He just come off a win versus Matt Schnell. And before that, lost to Bruno Silva via TKO, if I'm not mistaken. But against Matt Schnell, man, the boxing didn't look great of Durden. It didn't look great at all. Matt Schnell, being the idiot that he is, shot a takedown like an idiot and got ninja choked by Cody Durden, and that was it. But on the feet, he was losing, bro. Schnell was cracking his shit. And, I don't know how Durden would do against Van because Van, to me, has great takedown defense. And, I question the IQ now because he shot for an ankle lock for some reason or a heel hook, whatever it was. I don't know what the hell that was about, but I still trust Van to get this one done, but an exciting fight nonetheless, man. Both these guys bring the fight. So I hope Van just, takes a little time off because he needs to. Next up, Bro, sorry, I just kicked the shit out of my table. Ignacio Bahamondes versus Thiago Moises. So Thiago Moises got embarrassed by Ludovic Klein, and Ignacio did lose to Ludovic Klein as well. How good is Ludovic Klein, bro? That dude is incredible. But look, Ignacio, great win versus Manuel Torres, who will probably be fighting a dog shitter next fight. But look, Moises is good. He's a tough test. He's a great grappler. He's got some good takedown entries. On the feet, he's no slouch. He's not great on the feet, but he's not bad either. I believe he TKO'd some janitor with some leg kicks. So maybe, but Ignacio to me has the advantage on the feet. And I want to see how his grappling is improved because he's been training with Bilal for a long time now. That Camp Valley force is looking good, bro. And I think, I'd like to see him get tested with a matchup like this. I've seen people go with Jalen Turner for Ignacio Bahamondes. I don't know because I feel like Joel Alvarez should fight Jalen Turner. To me, Joel Alvarez has done more than Ignacio Bahamondes. He deserves a spot in the top 15 or a shot at the top 15. So I want to hear some news about, who Jalen Turner's fighting because that is my boy. But I don't think Bahamondes deserves the top 15 spot yet due to the fact that there are, people in my eyes that deserve it a little bit more. That's going to be – I think that fight would be pretty sick, though. This fight would be nice. Now, this fight, ooh, baby. This fight, oh, man. This fight gets me going, boy. This fight wakes me up, man. Esteban Ribovics versus Drew Dober. You already know what this fight's going to be, man. Both these guys, brawlers. Look, Dober's coming off a loss to Gene Silva, who to me, I've talked about this, is the best prospect in the UFC. That guy is a absolute monster with some of the best timing on his shots I've ever seen. But look, Drew Dober is a guy who's going to come forward, very powerful. He's a good wrestler. I think if he wrestles Esteban Ribovics, we could see some success with him. But the guy doesn't really wrestle a ton. Let's be honest here. But this fight would be sick, man. We got two boxers, two guys who exchange in the pocket. Dober probably's got the power advantage here, but the volume and the slickness will definitely go to Esteban Ribovics. But yeah, man, that win for Esteban Ribovics is huge. I did pick him, obviously, to win that fight. I wish he still would have got the KO. Fuck, man. But anyways, yeah, I would be excited to see this fight. If they put this fight in the Apex, I would freak the fuck out. This deserves to be, a featured prelim on a UFC numbered card. On a fight night, it could easily be on the main card, man. Easily. I think this fight would be absolute banger. I'm picking Esteban to win it, though, but Dober has proved himself time and time again. This guy is an absolute monster. Huge fucking lightweight. He's got the size, he's got the power, he's got the wrestling advantage. Can he win Esteban over, though? I don't know if he could beat him. I doubt it. Let's move on. This will be the layup of all layups. Look, Daniel Zellhuber versus Jared Gordon. They love Daniel Zellhuber, the UFC does. And I do think he's a good fighter. In this matchup, Jared Gordon is a guy who's probably top 30 lightweight. So, in my eyes, they want to keep giving Zellhuber some, good fighters. Because he looked good against Ribovics, no doubt about it. He had some great moments. But Jared Gordon, look, I don't even know how tall the guy is. Is he 5'7"? Probably 5'7". He doesn't do anything special to me. He's got some decent hands. He works decent in the clinch. He's an okay fighter. He just somehow keeps fluking his way to split decisions. I believe he's lost 2 in a row split decisions, or one was to Patty, where I think it was a UD, where he should have won for sure. But look, in this matchup, man, Daniel Zellhuber is extremely long. I don't know if Jared Gordon can do anything about it. Look, he trains at Extreme Couture. I know his takedown defense is going to be on point. I don't think there's a way Jared Gordon gets him to the ground. I think Zellhuber beats the hell out of Jared Gordon, and it's a really favorable matchup for him. I think they're still going to want to give this guy some, decent opponents. I could see them giving him a shit opponent, but I think if they want to, boost him into that top 15, this is a win that could get him back on track, and I don't see him losing this. So, next up, Diego Lopez, Arnold Allen. I've seen some people thinking Diego Lopez deserves a title shot. I'm not in for that. Not at all. Look, Lopez, he's good, man. He's great. If he would have got the finish over Ortega, but due to the past 2 performances, I think the Ortega performance was a little bit overrated. I know he 30-27 him, but I don't think that's the same Ortega that we've been seeing. It wasn't that impressive, and I have to be honest, man. I don't know what was going on. I think there was something wrong with his throat. He kept touching his throat. I don't know what was going on with that. But after the first round, kind of uneventful, man. And I know he hurt him again in the 3rd round, but the 2nd round was whole lot of nothing and a whole lot of hard breathing. And I don't like that. I need to see this guy tested at 5 rounds before I can see him challenge for a title. Simple as that. That's all I'm going to say about it. I don't think he's ready for a 5-round fight. And honestly, I'm picking Arnold Allen to beat him probably. To me, Lopez is great. I've talked about how, he's very powerful. We've seen him put lights out on a lot of people, hurt a lot of people. But the gas tank is a very big problem. And I need to see him fight 5 rounds before I can even think about giving him a title shot. Sorry to say, but that's the way it is for me. Next up, Brian Ortega versus Beneil Dariush. Very, very good matchup here. You got Ortega and Dariush, who are both extensively good grapplers. When I look at the wrestling, the pure wrestling, I'd probably give to Beneil Dariush. The jiu-jitsu, I'd give to Ortega, but, Dariush is extremely good on the ground. Extremely good jiu-jitsu. So it would be a good matchup. Dariush, obviously, he's going to have the power advantage. He works well in the clinch. He's got a nice left overhand. He kicks a good amount. He's got some good kicks. He throws a lot of volume. But it's a winnable fight for Ortega for sure. Look, he talked about going up to lightweight. I think this is a good startup fight for him at lightweight. I think it's a very winnable matchup. I was thinking about Hooker, but I feel like, Ortega would beat Hooker, honestly. I think it wouldn't be pretty hard. I think Hooker will probably get someone like Gaethje, due to the fact that Gaethje's, coming off a loss, and they want to keep Gaethje in there. Hooker sucks. He's a top 5 lightweight for some reason after winning two split decisions. But I like Ortega here. I think it's a good matchup, a fun matchup. Maybe like the main opener on a main card opener, something like that. Not the featured fight, hopefully, but I think this is a good matchup. Dariush hasn't fought in a minute. Ortega's going to need some time to recover, so maybe we'll see, Dariush get booked versus someone else. I doubt it, though. I don't know what the fuck this guy's doing. I think he's running for president. I think I saw some shit about that, man. What the fuck are you doing, Dariush, bro? You're going to get CTE in office. All right, next up. Look, I know people are going to be mad. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. O'Malley, look, he lost to Peter Yan. Simple as that. I will stick by that. I think it was a great fight. I think it was a close fight. I think Yan won. My problem with O'Malley is I think everybody could take him down in the top 8. Simple. That's simple. I don't know. It was a absolutely atrocious performance from Sean O'Malley. Let's not make it, sugarcoat it. It was terrible. A horrible performance. Didn't do anything. And towards the end of the fight, I guess he, hurt Merab to the body, but it was a horrible performance. And, the judges should be ashamed. Herb Dean should be ashamed for trying to give him that fight because he looked like shit. Really. And that's my problem. I don't know who everyone's going to take this guy down. The only guy I don't see maybe not taking him down would be Song Yadong. So you could do Song Yadong, but Cejudo? Do I think Cejudo gets O'Malley down? Henry Cejudo's a gold medalist. Of course I think he gets Cejudo down. Corey Sandhagen gets him down easily. I don't know, man. And to me, even Yadong can get him down. So, what is he going to do? He needs to get his takedown defense right. I put him against Rob Font, because Rob Font ain't shooting no takedowns. He already fought Vera, who ain't going to shoot a takedown. Figgy would shoot takedowns. Jan would take him down. So who does he fight? If the UFC loves this guy so much, they want to get him back on track, give him Font. It's a fight where he doesn't have to worry about getting taken down. And the UFC can see Sean win, because he will beat Font. Come on now. But I don't know how he does against anybody else, man. That was a very pitiful performance. And I can't imagine if Aljamain got a fucking hold of him and took him down, because it would have been real bad. This guy hasn't fought any fucking grapplers his whole career. Peter Yan is not even that good of a grappler, bro. He is a good grappler, but he got thrown around the octagon, and everybody should have known moving forward that Peter Yan, he was going to get taken down easily. Aljamain, he just caught Aljamain, and I give him respect. I mean, he caught him. Good for him. Chito Vera, he's not going to take you down, brother. Dude, Chito Vera sucks. And then you go against Merab, who made it look easy. He made it look easy, and he was holding him down, too. O'Malley couldn't get up to his feet, and that's a problem for me. I don't know. Can he get up? Does he get taken down by Sandhagen? I think he does. Does he get taken down by Figgy? Yeah. Does he get taken down by Yan again? Yes. Does he get taken down by Yadong? Yes, probably. Cejudo takes him down too. So what the hell are you going to do with him? I think this is a fight to get him on track. He could hop back in there soon too. I don't know what they're going to do with O'Malley, because that was a horrible performance and really showcased how bad his takedown defense is, and he was getting destroyed. So worried about him, but let's move on. Next up, Merab versus Umar. I'm going to be quite honest with you. I don't even know why the fuck Umar Nurmagomedov was in the sphere. Because, look, he's got the last name, Nurmagomedov, but nobody knows who he is. Really, really, nobody knows who he is. Nobody's ever seen him fight, really. Come on, man. This dude has fought one fight. Corey Sandhagen, that's it. He hasn't beaten anybody else. I've got to just put it like that. When they were showing him on the sphere, and, if he would have gotten the octagon and, did a face-off, people wouldn't have known who the guy was. They'd be like, who's that guy? Look, I'm not a fan of Umar Nurmagomedov getting a title shot. I think it's bullshit. I think if you look at who any of these guys have had to fight, Merab, for instance, he's had to fight fucking 3 former champions to get a title shot. It's ridiculous, bro. Ridiculous. Corey Sandhagen's a great fighter, but man, I would have liked to seen Umar get tested a little bit more. Tested in both ways, actually. A drug test as well. I don't know about this matchup. I think it's going to be hard for anybody to beat Merab, let alone a Nurmagomedov. I've talked about Merab. I think he's a damn superhero, man. The guy cannot get tired. So, I don't know, bro. I think I'm picking Merab to win this one again. I don't give a fuck, man. I don't know. Umar cuts the fuck out of the weight probably because that's what all those guys do. Probably going to get tired. I like Merab. Yeah, that's going to end it off for me. I hope y'all boys enjoyed. I'll catch you on the next one.